Happy Venus Day. How y'all doing, sweethearts? Many are, your physical vessels are going through an awful lot and will continue to go through an awful lot. How to deal with the itching and the rashes on your skin as your skin continues to purge and continues to go into light body. It's really helpful to understand this, sweet ones. Your original vessel, if you will, is normally 9, 10, 11, 12 feet tall and much bigger than it is right now. The lower in density that we came into, the more condensed the vessel became. So, as your light bodies continue to anchor and engage and be charged up and used more and more and more, if you will, your physical vessels are going from a very condensed state to a very expanded state. Many times where I have talked about, it feels like you're having a heart attack. The darkness, the only darkness that exists is the darkness in your heart. And all darkness is condensed light. You guys have heard me say this many, many times. As these light-encoded filaments come in and bathe the planet, it bathes your heart. As the more you heal within, the more you release, the more you purge. Your heart is becoming bigger. Well, so too is your vessels. Because light expands, and because we don't go through physical death, if you will, what we are going through is a physical death process. And so your vessels are expanding out. In other words, all the condensed light in your skin, in your organs, in everything is expanding out because light expands. And so many of you have mentioned with me that how you doing, sweetheart. I love you guys because of blessings. Many have been messaging me and asking me, I feel like I'm 10 feet, not 10 feet tall, and yet, my skin's really itchy, my this, that, and the other. Well, this is what is occurring. Your physical vessels are anchoring in a crystalline form, not flesh. And the flesh is being expanded out. And this is where a lot of the itchiness is coming in, a lot of the rashes are coming in, and stuff like that. Not only is your skin releasing, but your physical vessel is being returned to its original template. And your original template, well, liken it to you guys were giants. Compared to what your physical vessel is now. And so as that continues to take place, yes, it's uncomfortable. No, you're not dying. Well, truly your mind is dying, but not the flesh. The flesh is being expanded out. And so your chest cavity, where your heart, because your heart is enlarging, not in a bad way, in a very good way. The light is expanding it, and so it has to expand your vessels out. This is where the fluctuation with bloating comes in. This is where the fluctuation with weight gain and weight loss comes in, why you go back and forth and you bounce around and yada, yada, yada. Now, it is really helpful when the itching occurs on your skins, sweethearts. Grab some tea tree oil and rub tea tree oil on it. That will assist you with the itching. Now, with the dryness, I encourage you to add, either rub fresh aloe vera on your skin daily. This will also assist with age reversal. You can ingest 5 to 7 tablespoons of fresh aloe vera. That will assist also with regeneration of your cells, cleansing you out, purifying within your vessel. you can also add fresh aloe vera to your bath waters, on top of using it as a moisturizer lotion every day. That will assist with the dryness. I also encourage you to either once a week lather and bathe your vessel with organic coconut oil. Only once a week. You don't want to close your pores. You don't want too much, and or add coconut water to your salt baths or to your baths if you take it. For those who do not take baths, to immediately before you dry off from your showers, to rub coconut oil all over your vessel in that way. That will also assist with the dryness. And what else has people been? You're going to find, sweet ones, this is going to get bumpy. In a very magical way. And so, if you're running into eczema, sweet ones, really dry patches of eczema, the underlying issue for that right now is, on top of your skin expanding, if you will, eczema is bottling up anger and rage. Now, if you find your hands breaking out in eczema, if you find your hands becoming extremely itchy, and you are or have been in a space where you have been triggered and you have really bottled up the anger and not released it, that will cause eczema, sores, and stuff on your hands. It will cause a lot of burning in your hands and a lot of excessive itching in your hands. So for some of those that are experiencing that is the cause right now of that deep itching and burning in your hands, in some cases, for those that have buried their anger rather than dealing with it. Sweet ones, there is no more burying any kind of emotions. Now, again, there's a difference between emotional feelings and feelings of emotions. Feelings of emotions come from your heart. And emotional feelings is part of the old programming that is being released from your physical vessels, the carbon-based density. So, again, I can't tell you what to do, but I really encourage you to make this more graceful, more gentle, and more easeful, this shift, if you will. Again, really allow yourselves to be present with the emotions that are coming up. Acknowledge them, accept it. Say yes to everything, sweet ones. Say, yes, I feel this way. Yes, this is occurring. Don't deny and abandon and reject yourself right now. Because truly, your self is no longer your higher self. Your higher self is yourself. And yourself wants to be yourself. It don't want to be the vessel's personality. It doesn't want to be the mind programming. It wants to be itself. And that is really going to be prevalent over the next 24 to 48 hours. That battle within. I made a post the other night that said, I'm not sure what is more painful, letting, wanting to move forward and not allowing yourself to do that, or realizing that you already have moved on. And what I meant by that, metaphorically, it was an encrypted post. What I meant by that is, right now, the battle, if you will, that all of humanity is going through is truly, that you have merged. You know that you are who you are. You know your embodiment. You know the truth of you. And for those that are just coming awakened, that is coming more very clear. Deeper clarity and deeper truth is coming to them, to all of you. In any way, it's coming to all of us. but this is where that imprisonment, your consciousness, you have become your consciousness. You have ascended, and that is where your consciousness is really losing its tolerance and its patience, because the physical vessel isn't caught up yet. And this is really where you the necessity to really pamper yourself is very, very important, because truly you're in the process of releasing that carbon-based density of that mind programming from your vessels. And it's not caught up enough for your consciousness, and your consciousness knows that everything is right now. It knows that everything is here. It knows. But yet the mind and the vessel is not caught up with that knowing. But yet it is. And that's the process you're going through, is your mind, your vessel, in every way, shape, and form, is fully merging with your consciousness. So truly, really just allow it to happen, sweet ones. And really allow yourselves to be present and know this too it shall pass. As with anything that comes in of the light encoded filaments, when we get waves and waves of incoming light information, it has to be integrated, and then it's incoming, it integrates, then there comes the unification at the same time as the purging and the release. And right now, your physical vessel is in full mergence and melding and unification with your consciousness. And that's a beautiful, magical thing. And with that it really truly comes the magic and miracles. But your existence isn't one of pure nirvana. It's a living. You're coming alive, sweet ones. You're coming alive in ways that the human logic cannot wrap itself around, and that's the intolerance and the impatience of what is going on right now, and why so much frustration and anger seems to be coming to the surface. Truly see it for what it is and transform it to what you know to be the truth of it. And that literally, it's just a twinkle away. You have the power right now in every given breath, every given moment, to literally switch into your full consciousness. And as the old personality consciousness releases itself from you, it's truly just a matter of not attaching to it, reattaching to it again. It's really just a matter of saying, no, I accept you, I'm aware of you, I love you, but no more. I don't need it no more. So really allow yourselves to enjoy the magnificence of what is occurring, even though it don't feel very magnificent. And dance, rejoice, because it's here. I love you guys. Reach out. There's many I've been noticing that are saying, I feel so alone. I feel I've been crying and I don't have anyone. And yes, you do. You have all of us. Because we're here doing this together. We're all interconnected. And so if you find yourself in a space of loneliness and emotional turmoil, upheaval, whatever label you need to give it, and you feel very alone in the physical aspect of it, reach out. It is necessary to reach out, because you are not in any way alone. And the more you reach out and the more we do this together, hand in hand, side by side, the more we amplify it even more so. And you know, for those that I do guidance session with and calls and stuff with, and that are sending me messages, please know I will get to them as soon as I can, as in between my own integration. Have patience. I don't charge for any of it, and I won't. But my point is this: have patience. If I run over and don't get to you at your scheduled time, please know it's because I'm dealing with somebody that really needs it at that point. And I will just have patience with me, with everything that's going on. There are more, and I'm really just following the guidance of my spirit as far as what is more crucial to deal with in that particular moment versus a scheduled time. So really just have patience with me as we go through this shift together. But please, if you're finding yourself spiraling, there's many of us out there that will help you through it. So you do not feel alone. You do not feel abandoned, because you truly are not. We are here for you, with you, as you. So let's dance. I love you guys. Big, big, big hugs and blessings. And no, we got this. We got this. And this is a huge shift that we're all in. And so let's really just pamper each other, pamper ourselves, and let's dance. I love you guys. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye now.